email the school, right? And then they will tell you whether they accept it or they don't accept it. So that shouldn't be a problem at all.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. Let's talk to Ambassador. Ambassador, how are you doing? Ambassador, your microphone is muted.
Good morning, sir.
Ambassador, please go ahead.
Yeah. So the last time I was in your space, I told you that I emailed my school that I want to update my SOP, which they allowed it. But after updating it, then I sent it to them. They uploaded it, and the former SOP, I noticed that the former SOP is still there, like it was not deleted. And the new one is also, like, the updated one is there. I want to ask, will that not affect my admission?
There's only one way to find out, but I'm sure that you can definitely get back to them that you still see, just like you're telling me, you still see the old one in the system. And so, can they do you a favor and delete it? If you ask them that politely, they may be able to do something about it. But I think it's a genuine concern. So obviously you should talk to them about it and see what their response will be.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, Ambassador Kofi, Isaac, please go ahead with your question, sir. Okay, Isaac, you have the microphone. Isaac, please go ahead with your question. You have the microphone.
Okay, so thank you very much, Mr. Fred. Last month, Alabama opened the application waiver, and
unfortunately, it looks like you're in a vehicle. If you get a quiet location, then we can talk. David, please go ahead, sir. David, please unmute your microphone and go ahead. All right, looks like David is not ready. So let's see if we can pick up another person. Hi, David, kindly unmute your microphone and go ahead. I want to be sure if David can hear me. David, can you hear me? Okay, David seems to be having a challenge here. Maybe it's a network connection. So you can put in the request. I'll be happy to approve it and we can have a conversation. If you're just joining, you're welcome. I will appreciate if you share it. This is the Study Abroad Q&A, questions and answers with a Fred effect. I just come in here to respond to some of the questions you may have about the process, just to clarify things for you if you're having any challenge. Ernest, please go ahead.
Okay, Fred, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
So, yes, I've been following you and I applied this year to Michigan Tech. I got admission, but the admission didn't come with any form of funding. I emailed the program coordinator and she was telling me it was just coursework, so it doesn't have any funds attached to it. I don't know if there is any approach I can use to get funding for the program.
Yeah, sure. Congrats on the admission. I made a whole video explaining the various means you can use to get funding. One of them is to reach out to one of them is to check the employment website of the university. So mostly the almost all the graduate assistantship positions or research assistantship positions in different departments, especially non-academic departments. So when I say non-academic department, maybe the housing services or student life, all those places. So in my first university, I worked for my department. In my second university, I worked for a non-academic department in the school. So you can check out the employment website. If there is an opportunity to apply, this is how I want you to go about it. Try and email the person in charge of that assistantship. Copy the director of your program. Let them know you've gained admission into the program, and then tell them what you can contribute to that specific department. You get it? So maybe if
Okay.
it's residence life, so even if they are not going to respond to you because you attach the email of the, or you copy the email of the director of your program, and of course the director would also be able to confirm that yes, you've gained admission into the department. So I would entreat you to check out the various tips I gave in that video. I posted, I think it has like almost 90,000 views already. So
Okay.
I give like 10 different tips or ideas you can use to get funded once you have admission. Listen, that is how every process starts. It has to start with
Okay.
you applying. Not every admission comes with automatic scholarship. It has to start with you getting admission. Now the admission will now lead to you now being able to apply for assistantship. Do you get it?
Okay.
So
Okay.
don't be worried that the scholarship, the admission did not automatically come with funding.
Okay. So I don't know if you heard me. I have written to the program coordinator. She says it's a coursework. It's actually masters in data science, a coursework.
I
So
get
it
you.
has to know.
I get you.
Okay.
So it's you see, okay, that's a very good one. Let me take your time and explain to you. What happens is that most scholarships are given by the department. So if
Okay.
you will get your scholarship from a different department in the school, it means it's not from
Okay.
your department. You get it?
Yeah.
So, and usually the assistantship or scholarship is a job. So
Okay.
myself, the transportation sector of the school, employed me, and they were paying my fees and paying me stipends. You
Okay.
get it? So it doesn't matter
Yeah.
whether I was doing a coursework or it's a job, but
Okay.
the job has to be taken by a student, and mostly a graduate
Okay.
student. So if you happen to be employed, your department chair will not say that because it's a coursework, you shouldn't get such a scholarship too.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
work.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Let's talk to another person. So you can put in the request. Congrats to Ernest on his admission, and hopefully he's able to obtain funding as well. And that's the concern for a lot of people, that what do I do if I don't have funding? There are a lot of ways, and I took my time to make like a 25-minute video explaining step-by-step approach how you could get funding if you get admission without a scholarship. So if you are new to the Fred Effect platforms, please check out the YouTube channel. It's called the Fred Effect, and you have a lot of insightful content that will help your process. Indigo, please go ahead.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Fred.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, Mr. Fred, I obtained Bachelor of Science in ICT last year at University of Education, Winneba, and I want to opt for a master's program overseas. But Ghana here, with regards to ICT, a whole lot of inconveniences, lapses, ups and downs. So I would like to know if I can switch from that program to any other program. How else I applying for masters?
Yeah, that's the beauty of graduate school, that you do not necessarily have to restrict yourself to the program that you apply to, that you studied at the bachelor's degree level. Personally, I switched. So if you have maybe a background in mathematics, it does not necessarily mean that you can only apply to masters in mathematics. So before you do that, this is very important. Remember that if you are switching to a different field, it is advisable to have certain prerequisites. So when I wanted to switch to public administration, when I emailed the HOD of the department, what he said was that I should just confirm if I have a mathematics and economics background. Unfortunately for me, I did that. The reason is because most of the courses that I was going to take would entail mathematics, statistics, and economics. So I needed that background. So you need to email your transcript to the specific department you want to apply to. Ask if your transcript qualifies you to be admitted into the program, and if you'll be considered for scholarship. If you meet all the prerequisites, they will let you know. If you don't meet it, then they will let you know. All right, let's talk to another person. So we have Comfort and then we have Ernest Kabute. So let's speak to Comfort. Hi, Comfort. How you doing? Comfort, your microphone is muted. Kindly unmute it. Where are you talking to me from?
It's okay now?
Yeah, very okay. Where are you talking to me from?
I'm from Qatar. I'm currently in Qatar now.
Right.
I've actually, yes. I want to ask, after the application.
There's a lot of noise at your background, Comfort. If you could get a quiet location, it's going to help all of us. There's a lot of background noise. All right, let's pick some questions from Facebook. Let's see. So, Comfort, if you could secure a quiet location, it will help. Let's see if Kabute is ready. If Kabute is not ready, we pick some questions from Facebook. So, Evelyn, good morning. Kofi Felix, good morning. You're Felix from Ghana. I need your help with something. I have booked a visa interview. This is from Joshua. And after logging in to fill out the DS-160 form, I received a confirmation number. Unfortunately, I didn't save the form before leaving. Now I want to complete the DS-160, but I need to retrieve it. To do this, I have to enter the following information: the first 5 letters of my surname, my year of birth, the first name of my maternal grandma. That's the question they ask you, which is fine. However, when I enter this information, I receive an error messaging stating that the surname and year of birth do not match. How do I go about it? Is it because when registering, after selecting the country and typing in the code, the confirmation code appears? So, bro, Joshua, you need to probably create another one. Don't worry, if you create another one, you can email the embassy. They are going to make the DS-160 confirmation number changes in the system for you. Okay. Jifa is watching from Ghana. God bless you for your good work. God bless you, Jifa. So let's talk to Donald and then Comfort. Let's see if Comfort have a quiet location. Celestina, good morning. Thank you for tuning in on Facebook as well. So you can also type your questions if you're watching us on YouTube, you're watching us on Instagram. I'll be happy to read your question and respond to them. Donald, please unmute your microphone. Go ahead, sir.
Hi, Fred. Good morning. I'm from Nigeria. I've been watching a couple of your videos. Thank you. I hope you can hear me, please.
I can hear you clearly. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, okay. I've been watching a couple of your videos. They've been very, very helpful. I just saw you came live on Instagram, and then I could see the interface. I had to come down on Twitter to join up the space here. Okay, I just have a series of questions to ask. First is I'm applying for the Arizona State University at Arizona for a course, a master's in tech program in aviation management and human factors. Yes, although I am currently employed, I'm working, but I want to get an advanced degree on my program. I'm an engineer where I work. I work in the aviation sector in my country. I wanted to ask, is it possible after I have secured my admission and I'm schooling, is it possible that I could get maybe a technician's job in US to support my fees? Is it possible that I could apply for some companies there in Arizona to get maybe a technician's job? Why I also prepare probably to write the FAA exam to get the required certification there. Yes. And my second question
Can
is
I respond to the first
in
one?
respect to funding.
Can I
Hello,
respond?
can you hear me?
Can I respond to the
Yes,
first?
please. Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
Arizona State is a good university. I visited there last year. It's a beautiful place. It's located. I was in Phoenix. It's a nice university. I think you should apply. So what happens is that as an international student, your visa requires you to work at a maximum of 20 hours only on campus. It is when you have what we call an internship, which is called the CPT or curricular practical training, or if you are done with your program, or you have, day one CPT, or what we call the optional practical program, which is the OPT, that allows you to work. So you can work 20 hours on campus, whatever you want to do. If you get an internship during vacation, it's called a CPT. And then when you're done with your program, you can get an OPT, optional practical training. So these are the 3 ways you can work if only you are a student on the what we call the F1 visa.
Oh, okay, yes. The program I checked, it's a STEM approved program with an OPT extension. It's possible to have an OPT extension on it. Okay. My second question is, in regards to funding, what's your take on using financial loans such as Prodigy or Empower to support your education? And from your experience, how feasible is it for students who graduated from STEM programs to be able to pay off that loan? And is there any time period you advise that students should pay off the loan within this period so that their credit score would not be affected?
I would always advise that the loan will be the last resort, right? So if there is an opportunity for you to get a scholarship either from your department or from a non-academic department in the school to fund your education or external scholarship, that would be great. You should do that. But if the loan becomes the last resort, obviously education is an investment. So if you are willing to go that way, that is absolutely fine. Now, in terms of how if it is if you'll be able to pay, remember that these are financial institutions. So, for example, not every program qualifies for the loan. Neither is it. It is that not every university qualifies for the loan. So they see the feasibility, the prospect of the program you're going to pursue before they approve the loan for you to go for to go for your I-20 and subsequently for your visa interview and to come and study. But of course, most students, when they go in for the loan and they finally get to the school, sometimes they don't even use the loan. They are able to obtain a scholarship which will promise to take care of everything, and so they now forgo the loan even though they use it for their visa interview. So yeah, basically that's it.
Thank you very much for your time. I'll keep in touch with you further on my progress on this.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Let's talk to Comfort. Hi, Comfort. How you doing? Comfort, can you please hear me? Okay. All right. Let's talk to Bona. Hi, Bona. How you doing? Bona, can you please unmute your microphone? Okay. Let's see. Comfort, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Can you also hear me?
Yeah, I think this is better. Please go ahead.
Okay. Yes. I want to ask, after your applications, whilst waiting for the admissions, can you advise me the next steps to take, please? I was hearing you advising someone on visiting the faculty website to
Hello, can you hear me? Fred.
Bona, please go ahead.
I can hear you now. So I have a couple of questions, but they're not a lot. So it's an Ohio State University application, and I just wanted to be clear on the I see a lot of transcript requirements, and this is in different schools. So I want to be clear with the transcripts. Generally, for international applications, they don't take the transcripts the way we receive them as schooled in Ghana, the way we receive them from the university. I have some confusion with that. I don't know if the question is clear.
The question is
And then
it's not clear.
okay, so when you finish a university in Ghana,
Right.
the process by which you request your transcript, you receive the hard copy. But in completing an international application, you cannot just upload that transcript straight away.
That depends. I'm glad you're bringing that question up. But before I come to your question, shout outs to Faustina Rich Love and then Felicity. They are watching on Instagram. So Faustina Rich Love is saying, is it possible to get your visa very late in December and still make it to school first week in January? Yeah, Faustina, it's highly possible you can do that. I wish you all the best. And Felicity, shout outs to you. So your question is about transcript. So bro, there are two types of transcript. There is an incomplete transcript and a complete transcript. So the complete transcript is the one that have all your courses you're done with school. Maybe if it is 4 years of school, 8 semesters complete. Incomplete is when you have 6 semesters out of 8 or 7 out of 8 whilst you are still in school. Then when it comes to the complete transcript, there are, I think, 3 categories or so. There's the official transcript, there is the unofficial transcript, and there is the evaluated transcript. So the official transcript is a sealed copy from your school that whether it's in an envelope format or maybe it has been sent directly from your school to the university you're applying to. So the difference between official and unofficial is when you have had a sort of contact with the transcript. So if you take the sealed copy, it's official. When you open it, it becomes unofficial, right? So the 2 universities I have studied in, first one allowed me to just upload a soft copy. So I took my transcript from UCC and I was able to upload it to apply to the university. That is an unofficial transcript. So if you are supposed to tell your school to send it directly to the university you're applying to, that is official transcript. Or a sealed copy, you mail it to them, is official transcript. Now, when a third party is required to, evaluate or confirm your transcript, that is the transcript evaluation we all know. So you send it to a third party, and then the third party will evaluate it. After they are done, they send it to your school. Sometimes there is an internal evaluation, like the University of Illinois Springfield, they do an internal evaluation. So these are the categories that I can explain to you, bro. So whichever category that the university accepts depends on the specific university you're applying to.
Okay. And second question, how important is in the application process, how important is contacting a faculty member?
Very important. So like I said, am I very clear? Because somebody's complaining that they cannot hear my voice.
So I can hear you clearly. I don't.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Just a minute. All right. Let's move on. So I think I'm audible. I don't know why people cannot hear me. So I'm audible. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me very clearly. Okay. So the contacting is important because you want to find out if the department offers scholarship or not.
Okay.
So that's it. So if you and then you establish communication with the department so that they are the same people going to review your application, so they will know at least this person got in touch with us before applying. And of course, if there is any hidden things, for example, I had a friend who applied to a Canadian school, paid $120, and guess what? The program had been suspended. So
Wow.
if you had contacted the faculty before applying, guess what? You would have saved your money, is that not it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's very important that you contact them.
Yeah. And because I'm Ghanaian and I go to a faculty page,
Mhm.
the tendency is to, maybe if I see someone with a Ghanaian name, I don't know if that's a big factor or if that's something worth considering. Like,
You need my honest opinion.
yes, please, honest opinion.
I would prefer to always talk to a white person.
Okay.
I'm being honest with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. Okay, so Isaac Kofi Amwa, let me know if you can hear me. Hi, Isaac. Okay, Isaac, you're
Hello,
go
hello,
ahead,
hello,
sir.
hello, hello. Thank you very much, Mr. Phil. Good morning. Last month, University of Alabama opened application waiver, and I started applying. But I got to a point that I needed some attached document to.
Isaac, it's quite unfortunate. There's a lot of noise at the background. That makes it inconvenient for people listening to us. So I would appreciate if you have a quiet location. I'll be happy to bring you back. Let's talk to Ernest. Hi, Ernest. Ernest, how are you doing? Shout out to Amma Self-Made. Hi, Ernest. Okay, Ernest can't hear me too.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Please, how are you doing?
Yeah, please, I'm fine, thank you. I spoke to you last time on American conference.
Okay.
I gave you some steps to follow, and as I follow the steps, they sent me an email concerning our free application for federal school aid. And as I was applying, I reached the point they say I should key in my social security number.
Which you don't have if you're not yet here.
Yeah, yes, please. And I don't know how to go.
And first, in the first place, I have forgotten what the discussion was.
Was I applied to Wingate University. They gave me a merit scholarship, and I need more scholarships in order to.
And what was my
fund
advice to you by then?
And you said I should write good email to them to whether they will get me more scholarship in or outside of the school.
Okay.
Yeah, and I did that.
And they send you a form to
and
complete,
that's why they send me.
And the form requires you put in your social. So if the form would allow you to proceed without necessarily filling in every form, every information asked, then yeah, please proceed with it. If not, then you inform them that here is how the form is. If it is possible that if it is not an online form and you have to download it and then you fill it with a pen and a paper and send it to them, I think that would be another option. Let's talk to Samuel. Hi, Samuel. How you doing? Okay, Samuel is trying to reconnect. So, Comfort, let's see if you have a quiet background now. I think where you are is a little bit noisy, so it makes it a little bit distracting. Please go ahead.
Yeah, it's okay now. It's okay now. Is my background
The
okay?
less money.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm at work, that's why. I want to know, after your applications, what next? What next should you do? Whilst you are waiting for your applications,
Yeah, I
what
think I
next must you
responded
do?
to that. First of all, if you did not talk to the
Yeah,
head of department before applying, please do that.
yeah.
And there is still opportunity to apply to other schools. So I would suggest that you don't put your eggs in one basket. You can look at other universities that are still accepting applications so that you have multiple options at the end of the day.
Okay, currently I have applied for 3 schools. Do you think it's okay, or I still have to
It
do more?
depends on the confidence level. I applied to only one university. The reason was because I didn't have money to pay more application fees. But if I have that opportunity, I would have applied for more. If you think that the confidence level in terms of admission and funding is huge based on your prior conversations with the director of the program, then yes, you keep it like that. Okay, so you can put in the request if you're just joining us. We are live on the various Fred Effects platforms, but you can request to, ask your question on X. This is a study abroad Q&A. We are discussing how to go about the study abroad process. So the application, the scholar application, visa application, and all that. So if you have any questions, I don't claim to be an expert in the field. I'm just a regular guy who went through the process. Have had opportunity to have 2 masters on a scholarship, working towards a PhD, and I've had opportunity to assist thousands of people for more than half a decade now. So I've gotten some experience, going through the process as well as helping people that I mostly share on the various platforms that I call it the Fred effect. The Fred effect because of the effect this, process has had on my life, as well as the opportunity to affect other people's life as well. Let's talk to Samuel Afiye. Samuel, please go. Afiye, you have the microphone. Can you please unmute it? Okay, then let's talk to
Good
Samuel.
morning. Good morning, my friend.
Afiye, go ahead.
Okay. I've been following your platform for over 3 years now, and personally, right now I'm done with my bachelor's degree, and I'm waiting for my transcript to be complete. But I want to also go do another bachelor's in the US. That is, use my WASI certificate to apply for another bachelor's in the US. So I was thinking that there is a request that I'm requesting that maybe you could help us, like I want to prepare for SAT, the SAT, because I've heard that it is a way of helping you get more scholarships for the bachelors. So I wanted to ask you that if you can help us, bring people on your platform who has this knowledge and this experience in writing the SAT, so that they can at least give us how
Yeah,
they prepared for this
that's a
program.
smart one. I think I interviewed one friend, Nate Community. He has a YouTube channel. I think you should check it out. He's a great guy. Nate Community. I interviewed him. I think graduated from Prempeh College, did the SAT and all that. I've also tried. I've been
Okay.
trying to get in touch with the organizations that actually assist people to write the SAT. So no sponsorship, no sponsorship. If you are a good organization that I can do a free advert for you, like that, help people to write SAT. I just want to, you to come and answer questions on how people can register, go about it, how it is, and stuff like that. I think that's a smart suggestion, but I'll work on it. I'll definitely work on it. But I spoke to Nate's Community, who also had the SAT before applying, and I think you may want to check out that video. All right, let's talk to Samuel Konam. Hi, Samuel Konam.
Hi, Fred Effects. Thank you very much. I hope
I'm
you're
good,
doing
sir.
well.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm also
Yeah,
doing very
please go.
well. I just want to appreciate you this morning for the work that you are doing for us. In fact, we can't really pay you. So God bless you so much for all that you are doing for us.
Yeah, I appreciate you for the support,
I
at
think,
least coming in here to talk to
yeah,
me
yeah.
too.
All right, all right. So the last time you shared an application waiver for Southern Illinois
Bro, where are you? Where are
University.
you? There seems to be some noise at the background.
Noise. Oh, okay. All right. Is it better now?
Let's manage this one.
Yes. I was saying that the last
Where
time
are
you
you?
shared
Where are you?
an
Where are you?
application. I'm a teacher, so I'm in
Okay, shout out
school.
to your kids, man.
All right. Yes. So I was saying that the last time you shared an application fee waiver to Southern Illinois University in
Yeah.
Edwardsville, and I actually took the opportunity to apply. And by the grace of God, yesterday I received an admission offer
Oh,
from them.
nice. Congrats.
Yes, thank you. And the course is Master of Science in Higher Education and Student
Oh,
Affairs.
nice.
But but it came with a merit scholarship based on my performance in like my
Right.
undergrad. So it came with some amount of
Mm-hmm.
scholarship, but it's not a fully funded
Yeah.
one. So I want to find out what steps I can take to be able
So
to probably secure
congrats on the admission. In
a
the
full
past,
funding.
I've had opportunity to access like a lot of people to that same institution. So I have a couple of friends there. So with that school, the scholarship you got obviously automatic, and then you have to contact your department in order to apply for additional funding. So, they
Okay.
have to send you what we call the graduate assistantship application. And then, I think your admission is very early, especially if it is for the fall semester. So please contact the
Yeah.
department, tell them you're grateful for the admission, ask if for them to send you the graduate application. And also, they have an employment website. You can explore that website to find out other departmental, scholarships that you can apply for. Again, it's good that you took advantage of the application fee waiver. This is a good admission for you. Do not rely on only one application. You apply to a school for free, you've gotten admission and a scholarship for it. Imagine you had applied to 3 or more. You get it?
No, okay. I actually applied to 9 in
Oh, okay.
total.
You're not
Seven
joking.
seven
And
of
I'm
them
going
were
out.
free applications, and I paid for two.
Okay.
So in total, it's
So
9.
so how about the eight
And this is
eight
the first
applications? What's up with that?
for them. I haven't received any offer from them
Okay.
yet. Like they've not made decision on my application. This is the first one that
Oh,
I've heard.
nice. Yeah, so you treat every application as if that is the one you're going to. Chairman Chiradian will apply to 9 schools. Wow. Where do you teach in Ghana though?
Yeah, I teach in
Oh,
Techiman.
teaching man. Okay. I was in Bolibamboy, so when she to yeah.
Yes, not so far
No,
from
no,
my
not so
previous
far, not so
state.
far. And I have a
Uh,
couple. I know
uh,
a couple of people in Techiman.
I was teaching in a particular village called Wela. It's kind of closer to Bole Bombay
Oh, I
side there,
see.
but it's part of Kingdom Pono.
Oh, I see. All right,
Yes,
let's talk to Emmanuel Ogamba. Hi, Emmanuel. Emmanuel, your microphone is muted. Can you please unmute
Hello,
it?
good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I don't know if I'm audible enough.
Very, very audible. Please go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. So I don't know where to start from. Well, the thing is, I'm actually in the process of this US admission of a thing, but I don't know the school I tried applying for. I attended one of the webinar they hosted, and they were saying that they don't offer fully funded scholarship. And from my background, I can say that I'm not really so financially buoyant to actually pay some part of the tuition fee. So I don't know if there are schools that one can apply for that gives fully funded scholarship.
All right.
And
So the scholarship is mostly given by the department. So it's good that you were able to find out if the department offers scholarship or not, right? So this is my suggestion. Before you apply to any school, email the head of department. And you also have to, which field are you looking at?
communications.
Oh, communication, there are lots of funding for communication. So
Okay.
do you know Marquette University? Marquette.
No.
Good. Check it out. Check out Marquette University.
Okay.
Are you looking at a PhD or master's?
Masters.
Oh, there are lots of for communication. There are lots of funding. Illinois State University. Check out Illinois State University. I mean, let me pull up my list and then give you a lot of schools that you can have. Do you have a pen and a paper?
Okay. Yes. I have a pen and a paper with me. I have them. Yellow.
Yeah. So what do you study at the bachelor's level?
Mass communication.
Okay, so this is what you have to understand. If you the fact that you study all communication does not necessarily mean you should apply to only communication. In my previous university, there is a program called communication and development study. So there are other related programs you can look at, right?
Okay.
Okay. So I mentioned Illinois State University, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then I also mentioned Marquette University. Remember that you would have to email them first. So you share your transcript, you ask if you can go ahead and apply, and you ask if there are scholarships available as well.
Okay.
All right. So I recently visited Purdue University. It's a big school, but they have like a lot of campuses. So Purdue University, Fort Wayne. So Purdue, that's the name, Purdue University.
Okay.
And they have a couple of campuses. So they have Lafayette, they have they have the Fort Wayne, FORTWAYNE campus. There are lots of them. For communication, it shouldn't be a big deal. And it's good that you'll be able to find out. So I mentioned Illinois State University, right? There is another school called University of Illinois Springfield. So University of Illinois, then you add Springfield to it.
Okay.
Well, I think that there's a lot for communication. You don't have a pro, let alone you have a blame. You don't have a problem at all. All right, let's talk to George. Hi, George. How you doing? George, can you hear me? Okay, George, your microphone is muted. Okay, let's see if we can speak to Ola. Peace. George, are you there? Okay, George is not ready. So let's speak to Ola. Hi, Ola. Okay, Ola, your microphone is muted. All you need to do is to unmute your microphone.
Yeah, Fred. George is here.
How you doing?
I'm good. What about you?
So Chelsea, this season, how is it going?
It's going very, very well. As you can see, you are third on the league table.
Do you think Liverpool can maintain the lead?
Yeah, how far they are going? If they extend their lead about 10 or 11 points, 12 points lead, they can take the.
But 5 points is crazy.
5 points is not crazy.
Nobody even thought like Man City could lose. Like
no. We all know Man City how they perform after the second round of the league.
Yeah. So,
them.
Like you feel like they'll bounce back at the second round.
Yes, that's what they do. Arsenal lead around 6 to 7 points last season in the first league.
Me low key because of Partey, like I support Arsenal sport, but they go break your heart.
Oh nah, I follow this year to Chelsea. I'm still a Chelsea fan.
Oh, okay. But this Kopama, they perform wonders this season.
Yeah, he's now become a selfish boy, but it's all part of the game.
No, I see. So, like, you go take the Nigerian cam, replace your striker or what?
No. Our striker is performing. Playing in the EPL is not easy, as you can see. It's not easy like that. It's not easy. The only player who break those records and all those stuffs and keep 100 assists, Haaland.
Yeah.
He keep breaking bounds, and we don't understand.
Yeah. Maybe the De Bruyne effect and giving him unexpected passes, there's something that you don't expect so the pass to go through.
So that's what you are trying to shape Kopama into.
Okay.
Last season he overshadowed De Bruyne. He overshadowed De Bruyne last season, and he has started this season.
I think. Oh no, I don't think Kopama overshadowed. I think De Bruyne, because of the injury stuff like that. That's what caused that.
No, Fred, it's all part of the game.
Hey, you Kopama overshadowing De Bruyne, but Chelsea, you see me some.
Thanks.
If you Frank Barcelona view, Kopama can over. De Bruyne challenge. I don't think he's being compared to Modric. What do you think?
He's compared to
Modric.
Oh, no. He's not even near Bethany Moderate. No.
Hey, Charlie, moderate, divine. Okay. Anyway, let's go on with your question.
Okay, so sir, good morning. I hope you are going.
A day.
I can see. So I received admission from University of New Hampshire for Business Analytics Masters yesterday.
Yeah.
But here's the case. I wanted to know. I asked for fund. I applied for inquiries on funding. Yeah, but their reply was there was no funding, but it gives up to 10K. That's $10,000 for if you get enrolled. You get it?
Yeah.
But my case is the part in case they give me the 10K, that's $10,000. The other half of the tuition to be a bit hard for me to pay for the other.
Yeah, so it's
tuition.
good that you get to know all those information, and it's still too early to put in an application for the fall semester. So it's good that you've got such information. You have a lot of options to apply to other schools. So I would highly suggest that you check out other schools as well.
So I wanted to ask. I've gotten admission, and I'm yet to reply to the offer.
Oh no, you should. A bird in hand is worth twice in the bush. If you have other options, that is when you throw away what you have. So you have to reply to the offer positively, and of course, you have a lot of time, to figure out whether you want to go ahead with the I-20 stuff like that, and then you work on other schools. Of course, if you have a better offer than what you have, then you go for that. But if this remains your best offer, then you don't want to throw it away.
All right. So
all right, let's talk to winner man. Godwin, how you doing?
Hey, hi Fred. Thank you for the good work you are doing. God bless you.
God bless you, sir.
In one of your videos regarding low GPA strategies,
right,
you mentioned applying for a second bachelor's degree.
Yeah.
Would you advise applying as a transfer student?
If you're a transfer student, then it means you don't have a low CGP. It means you've not graduated or your transcript is incomplete.
Okay.
Because if you have a complete transcript, then you don't qualify as a transfer student. A transfer student is when maybe you have 2 semesters or 2 years or 3 years of transcript, and then you want to transfer to continue. But if your transcript is complete, then you don't qualify as a transfer student.
Okay.
Yeah. So in that video, I mentioned specifically that there are some universities that have programs like second bachelor's degree. Yeah. So those are the ones I'm looking at. All right. Let's speak to Peace. Hi, Peace. How you doing?
Good morning, Mr. Fred. I'm doing very well. Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead with your question.
All right, Mr. Fred, I have 3 questions actually. A recent graduate, and I have intentions of applying for or furthering my studies in master's or PhD. So I would like to ask, which country would you advise if I want to get full scholarship and living expenses covered?
The US is the hub of scholarships. So I have to be honest with you.
All right, sir.
Then
moving on to my second.
Yeah, sir? Go ahead.
Moving on to my second question, what happens in cases where I get on to study in a particular school, but my visa is not approved? What can I do in that kind of situation?
You reapply.
Okay, won't I lose my admission in the process of reapplying?
You sometimes can defer, and sometimes that's a good question. Sometimes you can have enough time. So assuming that, I was speaking with somebody who said that he has already gotten admission. So in that case, if that person applies for a visa, he's supposed to come in August. If he applies for a visa in January, it doesn't go well, he still have a lot of time to reapply. Is that not it? And if the person is supposed to start school in January, there's an opportunity to defer the admission and reapply for the visa.
Okay, thank you, sir. Then to my last question, would you advise a person to accept an admission like the person has full tuition covered, but the living expenses and the others, there's no scholarship for that?
We moved
What would you
we moved
advise?
from not having an admission at all to applying to now getting admission and to now getting a scholarship. It means that we are nearing there, right? When you
Yes, sir.
studied in Nigeria, did you get any scholarship for that? But you
No,
were
no, no, no.
happy and accepted that offer. So what people have to understand is that not every application automatically comes with scholarship. You know, there are some people in my first university, my admission was together with my scholarship. But for some people, they will get admission,
Right.
they will later on get scholarship. Others will get admission, no scholarship, they will get the visa. It is when they get to campus, that's when they get the scholarship. So not everybody's process works smoothly. So if you don't take care, you may miss getting a full scholarship on campus. There are some scholarships you can only get them when you're on campus, because sometimes they don't even. Sometimes it's the assistantship is a job, right? So some
Yes.
schools, they want to see that you're on campus before they award the scholarship, because they don't want instances where they give you the scholarship, you get a different school, you go without telling them, or you don't get a visa, and so the work is hanging. Do you get it? So it's
Yes, sir.
it's a start, that you've gotten admission, you've gotten some waivers and stuff like that. You push through. Obviously, we start from 1 to be able to get to 3.
Right, sir. Thank
All
you.
right,
Thank you so much.
Emmanuel Otombo.
Yes, Uncle Fred.
How you doing, sir? You if you say uncle, you make me sound like an old person. I'm a small boy.
Oh, I'm used to calling people uncle and those and that, so please forgive me.
Oh, no worries.
Okay. I have 2 questions, very quick one. Let me start with the Southern Illinois University, Edison. You spoke with
Bro, this is a learning platform. Pronounce this well.
Edison.
No, Edwardsville.
Edwardsville.
Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. Please repeat it.
Southern Illinois, Edwardsville.
Correct for 10 points. Let's go.
Thank you for correction. Yeah. Okay, so I applied, and yesterday I also got admission. Yes, to that school.
Oh, okay, congrats.
But my issue is I was denied a visa this August with George Washington University.
Okay.
With a different program. So I want to find out if that will affect me again when I apply for the visa.
No. I think I have to sort of, appreciate you for not giving up and trying to improve your profile on your next attempt. I think that's awesome. How do I say it? Right?
Sure.
Good. So like, I really appreciate the fact that you're not backing down, and you decided to reapply. You're a really strong person. Some people, when they go for the interview and they come back, they don't talk to anybody again.
Oh, I didn't talk to anybody.
Yeah, I know how it feels, bro. So it's great for you to now be able to talk about it and now reapply. Understand that you could easily get it approved the next time. So it's if you say it's going to affect it, normally when people talk about affecting, then they mean in a negative way. What you have to understand is that you have been there, and so you have your information in their system, right? But you are now coming back with an improved profile. So a major question that a lot of people face on their second attempt is what has changed, right? In your case, the school is changing. Hopefully the funding improves and stuff like that. So I need you to be confident. Exactly. So I need, and if you did not get anybody to review your documents for you, like your DS-160 and stuff, please get somebody to go through. If you did not,
Enoch did from you. I've been following you since last year, Enoch, and I've been joining the mock section and everything. Enoch is my colleague.
Okay.
So
Shout out to Enoch.
Enoch did everything with me. Even
I'm very confident that this second time it will sail through. So let's be positive, and admissions are still ongoing. Try and apply to other schools.
Oh, I've applied to almost, but I have admission also from George Washington again.
Okay.
Yes. But the only issue is that the funding they gave me last year, they are giving me the same funding.
So I wrote to my program director that, oh, this is the issue when I was denied. But the counselor thought I could not afford the fees. That's why I was denied. So he spoke to them and they said, okay, they'll check the funding. But what happened that when the admission came, I've got admission, 2 admissions for fall 2025.
Right.
But when the admission came, the same funding. So I'm waiting for them. But for Southern Illinois, they have asked me to apply for graduate assistantship, and I'm doing that.
Right. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Let's talk to Victor. Hi, Victor. Oh, Victor, are you there?
My mic was off.
No problem. Go ahead.
Thank you for the opportunity. So I did my bachelor's degree in medical laboratory science. I'm from Nigeria, so I just finished my program and my internship. So I'm so eager to start applying. So, but I've been going through your videos on YouTube. So, but I wanted to ask one question, like based on funding, is it better for me to apply first and get admission before I maybe write a code mail to the professors in the department for graduate assistantship?
You ask about it first. You ask about the funding first, so that if the department does not offer scholarship, you wouldn't waste your time.
Okay. So, like, which universities do you think I should look out for? I've applied to some.
Let's start with the documents you need to work on the application. So you need to put together the document. The second thing is for you to come up with at least 5 programs that you are going to target. So you would have a first choice program, a second choice, and at least 3 backup plan, right? So based on the programs, then we will be able to search for universities that offer these programs and, of course, admit international students. Now, when we're able to get these schools, that is where we send an email to the head of the department and ask about the possibility of putting in our application and also being considered for funding. You want to do a lot of that because not all of them will respond. Some will respond and say that we can give you admission, but we can't give you funding. So we're actually looking for the ones that will be positive on both admission and scholarship. And then if we meet the requirement, for example, if they require GRE, if they require TOEFL, we can take that opportunity to request for a waiver and all that. And then we continue from there. All right, let's talk to Gabriel. Hi, Gabriel. Gabriel, please, your microphone. Kindly unmute your microphone.
Hi, Mr. Fred.
Kindly go.
Thank you for.
Please go ahead.
I just have one question.
Right.
I'm coming from a background of business information system. I have my first degree in business information system from University of Education, Kumasi. I've got admission with 3 universities. The first one is Robert Morris University for cybersecurity. The second one is the Akron University for information systems. And the third one is University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley for informatics.
In Texas.
And yes. And the last one was Baylor University, which I'm still waiting. That's management information system. But I was looking forward for the Baylor University admission, since normally it's 66% scholarship that they give. But comparing the deficit to Robert Morris University fees, I decided to opt for Robert Morris University by using Empower Finance for MS cybersecurity. But now my problem is I've been hearing a lot of stories about this Empower Finance with regards to visa approval rate. So I was thinking, should I wait for the Baylor University to come, even though I already have my I-20 for Robert Morris University?
Is your admission for spring or for fall?
For spring.
Okay, so obviously you can start the visa application. The good thing is that you can secure a date, and then later on, if all the admissions come in and you think that you want to change it, there's an opportunity for you to do it.
I've already secured an appointment
Oh
for
yeah,
next week.
yeah. So
Yeah.
if as you wait for the other admissions to come in, obviously you can very well prepare yourself. You wouldn't be the first person to get your visa approved with Empower. There are a lot of people. There's actually a YouTube channel. I don't know who is behind it, but it's a YouTube channel for people on how to apply for the Empower loan and how people secure the visa using the Empower loan. I have a friend in Clark University in Massachusetts. He got a visa approved with Empower. So it depends on the ability, your ability to be able to defend or explain how you secure the loan, how the loan is the best option to fund your education, and how you're going to pay the interest and all that.
Okay.
All right. So it's been more than an hour. I've been here to respond to your questions. It's currently like 2:19 a.m. at my end. I need to catch some sleep. So thank you for tuning in. This weekend, we would be live on the Fred Effect platforms, and we bring you what we call the Study Abroad podcast. So on the Study Abroad podcast, I invite individuals who have been through the process to share their journey with you. So this weekend, I'm inviting a lady who actually applied while she was in the third year to get a full scholarship to start her studies in the US. So I mostly would answer most of your questions over there as well. And also one person will be selected if you join to, like, comment, and subscribe. One person will be selected to enjoy this a mentorship program with a Fred Effect. The team actually handles undergraduate applications for free. If you want to benefit from that, I'm sharing the link on the screen. Please use that, and then you'll benefit from the free HND to bachelor's, and then or diploma to bachelor's, and then high school to bachelor's free application. And if you are looking forward to getting the best mentorship to go through the process, talk to the Fred Effect team. Will be happy to assist you. Before you go for your visa interview, be sure to talk to a former visa officer. Schedule a one-on-one meeting with a former visa officer. So the Fred Effect team has a collaboration with Argo Visa. Argo Visa is a team of former visa officers, and they assist you go through your document, organize a mock session for you to go for your visa interview. The Fred Effect team only responds to questions on to DMs on Instagram. There are some fake TikTok accounts that are deceiving people and extorting money from people. Please don't fall for it. All the various platforms on social media. X is verified. We have over 42,000 followers. Instagram is verified, about 17,000 followers. TikTok is about 140 something thousand followers. YouTube is the biggest study abroad content platform, 100 and about 65,000 followers. And Facebook, we are close to 90,000 followers. So please, this is a strong brand that has consistently and be putting out a lot of informative ideas and content for you to be successful with your study abroad process. And we do it in a more encouraging and inspiring way. We make you understand that if the Fred Effect was able to do it, you can also do it. It's not as scary as people make it seem, and it's highly possible. So please, if there is any account on TikTok that is posting, what they do is to download the Fred Effect videos, go and repost them. And interestingly, some of them have is this 16,000 followers? I'm surprised, So please don't follow the wrong account. I think the name of the account is what? The Fred Effect program or something. Please, I'm not behind that account. There's only one Fred Effect TikTok account. I am not on Telegram. So if there's any Telegram account in the name of the Fred Effect, please be careful. We do hold mock sessions for people who are preparing for their visa. You just have to send a direct message on Instagram and you'll be added to the mock platform. Please be positive and know that everything will be fine. My name has been Fred. Thank you for joining, and also I'm glad to be able to provide insight to your questions. I will talk to you this weekend on the Study Abroad podcast with the Fred Effect.